Hey everybody, another video here. So today was an interesting day. Uh, got two phone calls from those fucking companies that are like, uh, "Hello, we are Bob from Atlanta," and you can tell there's a dot on their forehead. Uh, it's bullshit. Your name's not Bob. Your name's not Chuck. Your name's not Stephanie. It's not. But you can hear the call center in the background, and then they're like, "Hey, we saw that your house is for sale. If you give us your personal information and your bank account information, we'll find a buyer for you." No, I'm not retarded. Sorry. Not gonna fall for that. Not gonna fall for that scam. I'm selling a house. I'm not a senior citizen who doesn't know how friggin' scams work. Then, Geronimo, a guy that I told that we're not gonna sell the house to, told him flat out, fuck you, don't ever call back. Never call. If you show up here, we're gonna contact the police because you're just a harassing jackass. Yeah. So he hadn't called since January, but he decided to call again today. And he was on the phone with me, yelling and screaming and threatening to come and set me straight on a few things. And he's like, me and my homies can come and get you, and we'll be at your door, and yada yada bullshit. Fuck you. Let's see you try. And told him flat out, if you show up here, I'm gonna lay you out. I'm gonna lay your buddies out. I don't fucking play around. And he got pissed off, and his buddies in the background, "What's that bitch ass motherfucker saying?" And yada yada yada. And this guy's name is Geronimo, and it's one of those things like, okay, his name's Geronimo, right? Yeah. Friggin' do some digging. His name's Ronald. Yeah, he's from California, but he moved here because he had one too many criminal acts in California. So he decided he was going to come here and be with his girlfriend, and he's changed his name to Geronimo, and it's like, dude, don't fuck around. You're a loser. So we got that going for us. Again, another person threatening us, saying they're going to show up and try and take the house by force and whatnot. I mean, seriously, it's interesting that, we're not getting any real fucking offers. It's just a bunch of fucking jackasses are like, "Oh, we see that it's for sale for $245. Will you take $100,000? No, we won't." "Oh, well, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to sell a fucking house." Yes, I do. I've had realtors come in and say, "Oh yeah, we could sell for that price. We can sell for what you want. We could sell the $245. Yeah, we can totally do that." And then as soon as we sign the contracts, they go, "We need to drop it down to under $200,000 because then we can get a quick sale." We're not after a fucking quick sale. We're after what it's fucking worth. Just because you're a piece of shit, trashy fucking realtor that doesn't know their fucking job or doesn't want to fucking do their job, then yeah, fucking we fire them. We fire realtors like fucking crazy because we don't give a flying fuck what the realtor says. You blow smoke and come in and say that $245 is a perfect fucking price, and then as soon as we sign the contract, you say you want to drop it, $50,000. No, because that's how you get fucking fired. That's how you fucking lose business. It's like, I don't have that big of a fucking following on YouTube or anything like that, but the people that do follow me understand what I'm saying. You are hiring somebody to do a fucking job, and the moment that you hire them, they turn around and say they don't want to do the job as they contracted to do. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. And then the fucking realtor contacted us after I had already told her to never contact us again. She contacted us and said, "Hey, I own those photos, so you have to take them down off of your ad." And it's like, no, you don't own those photos. You paid for the license to use those photos. You don't own them. And she goes, "Well, if you want to continue using them, you have to pay me $200 a month." That's not how it fucking works. You don't get to own photos that you only leased. And if you're leasing them, you cannot freaking... the contract that we signed was for her to pay for a photographer and then lease the photos for her own use. Once the contract was up, then the photos would then revert back to us. Yeah. She lost the contract. She exited the contract. She backed out because she did not want to honor the contract, nor did she want to represent the house properly and legally. She wanted to misrepresent every fucking ounce of it. So, told her, "Hey, if you don't want to do this, it's on you. We could either sue you or you could fuck off." Well, she fucked off. And then she came in crying, saying, "You have to pay me $200 a month to use the photos that I don't own." In the contract, the photos revert back to us. It's our house. It's us. You don't get to, get the photos and then rent the photos out to random people. That's not how this works. It's literally in the fucking contract. You backed out. The contract is void. The photos come back to us. That's how it goes. But I snapped a few pictures, changed some shit around myself, threw them up, but I kept a majority of the other ones up because fuck that bitch. But yeah, it is crazy. We can have people here, just demanding the house, demanding it, absolutely wanting the house. They need it. They fucking need it. And we can't get a real fucking offer on the goddamn house. Now, the funny thing is Geronimo, he's over there in those apartments. He lives with his girlfriend and 2 roommates. So it's 4 people sharing an apartment that has a $1,200 a month rent. So, what is that, $300 each in rent that they pay? And they're like, "Oh no, we're an investment group." You're not an investment group. You're a bunch of fucking drug dealers that are trying to find a different house to live in because you're tired of the fucking cops raiding the apartments. Yeah. Fucking losers. But, it's one of those things, hey, if he wants to show up, if he wants to throw a fucking hissy fit in person, so be it. I've already told him he's not allowed here. He's not allowed to darken my doorway. He's not allowed to knock on my door. He's not allowed to ring my fucking doorbell. He's not allowed on my fucking property. If he wants to freaking start some shit, I will fucking end it. And I will fucking end him. Because I'm not some guy that you're just going to push around and convince violently to give you what you're asking for. I'm the kind of guy who is quiet and reserved, but will end your life if you push me. I've done it before. I have actually stopped people from doing bad things before. Gas station employees being held up, I've stopped the people from holding them up. And I stopped them permanently. Working for a specific company in a specific area, having to take somebody out, yes, I've had to do it. Oh, kitty. Look at street cats. But yeah, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to, you know, doing things that are necessary. I don't like it. I don't enjoy doing it. But if it's, between me and that person, or me and that person defending another person, it has to be done. I served my country. I did executive security. I did armed security. I did unarmed security. I did oil field work. I did bail enforcement. I've done a slew of jobs. My most recent job being in the medical field. I mean, I've worn many hats. I've worn many hats. And, when it comes to defending myself, my home, my family, my friends, my coworkers, I will end a life because you didn't care about our lives. That's just how it is. You don't care about us. Why should I care about you?